only. Even though it was proposed in the previous constitution, Republic constitution, but it's enforced in this constitution. And then language and the fundamental duties, that also very necessary. Most of the people, we don't necessarily to think our duty. We may think everything should be given down by government. Or even once we pass for the university, the government should give a job. Or whatever, this and that. No, it's not the matter. Our duty also necessary. How to behave and how to respect the nation, how to follow the old laws and order, how to be productive. That's very important. So unfortunately, most of the developing people are more passive. They are very reluctant to be hard workers or even be more active. So in that sense, you see the huge disparity between developed and developing. So that's one of the fundamental things that we can say, the duties of the people, citizens. Even China is considered that everybody should be more practical, more enforced into the labor force or the support into the country. Then only country can be more prosperous. If people are like more fundamental based on, look at, I'm very sorry, look at the Tamil Nadu case. Everybody, most of them are more passive. They are dependent on the government, but they are basic. So then government can change everything. So people are not suffering enough. But in Sri Lanka, there are some issues, but not issues in the sense that issues that nature not being understood well. What is our duty? What is our respectiveness of our nations and countries? Right? There are political manipulations like ethnic issues and terrorism issues, and there are many issues out of this. That also plays a huge role to deviate or differentiate between that and that. But technically, when we come to as Sri Lankan citizen, of course, everybody, we have the responsibility to protect the country, to respect the country, to prosper the country, to be, okay, that is more, no material, but it is there, right? So then, some articles that we can talk about under this 19th Amendment, that executive presidents. So after the journey of the presidency, so it's more applicable all this executive power, all the power. So the 19th Amendment technically is talking about how to deal the power from presidents to parliament or other institutions, right? So then Article 41 is about the Constitutional Council. So that is very imperative when we talk about under the 19th Amendment, which is highly based on this Constitutional Council, which can appoint people, except rights ladies of command, right? So we can even High Court, Supreme Court judge can be nominated, can be appointed by the council. That's the bill passed in the last couple of months back. So then, executive cabinet members, of course, some power from president to prime minister. So there's also changes under the 19th Amendment. So then the legislative and Parliament is considered that we are going back again this Westminster system where Parliament can be more imperative and the Prime Minister can be the head of the states. That's idea. With that idea, people may think, even the academia may think that there should be the new constitution. Based on, not necessarily based on Westminster system, but based on what applicability to the country. To find the goodness for the country. Right? Anyway, that's a different case. And then legislative procedure and the power. How to pass the law. As I said, everything is passed from the parliament, all the laws, by two-thirds. So in that sense, parliament is powerful still. It should be more powerful when the amendment already been implemented. When the system come in future, we can see how it is. And then Article 82 is talking about the legislative amendment and the constitution. As I said, while amendment is necessity, whenever country face the issues, whenever the country thinks something should be changed or something should be eliminated or something should be added, so the amendment can be applicable. So it's already in the constitutions. So whatever parliament is doing or whatever everything parliament is doing is based on the constitutions. So there would be no, something coming from the sky or from God or whatever. Right? Anyway, so then referendum. People can go for the referendum. So that's the power of the people, right? That's the skill. But sometimes if Parliament go for two-thirds, there would be no referendum from the people, right? Until or unless it's necessity, something should be from the people. Of course, the referendum can be taken place. Until the Parliament is weak or allowed to have that right? And then the other articles that 82, 88 to 120 is the franchise and elections, how the citizen can be elected, what the rights we have to vote, what the applicability person can be elected, all the disciplines of it. And then election commission, which is imperative to talk about free and fair elections. That we saw from the last couple of elections how this, it was reported into that nature. I mean, free and fair and is highly practiced. What is already in the constitution. And then the article 105 and 6 talking about the judiciary, that I have already said we are our power is based on three: executive, legislative, and judiciary. And then the establishment of provincial council. That's very interesting. This 154 amendments. So when it's Indo-Lanka Act passed, there was the concern from India to have provincial council. Can be a way forward to find the solution for this internal issues. So that was amended. 13 amendments, very interesting under that nature, you can see. And then public security and public police commissions based on the security of the people or the national security, not necessary to the national security, but it's basically the people's security. Right. Those are the very, significant articles from the Constitution. So there are 172 articles and 19 amendments. You can, if you have time, you can have a look. It's already in the Constitution, right? Then amendments. At what time am I supposed to finish? At what time am I supposed to finish?
You have 2 periods.
The first one?
First one, you get another about 5 to 10 minutes.
5 to 10 minutes.